Who wins a trip to Bora Bora? And is Josh's dad finally going to stick around? Stay tuned because we are talking Young and Hungry's Young and Softball.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, what is up, you guys? We are here again. We always dance silly in the beginning. It's kind of embarrassing.
Silly? I'm
It's
a
all
good
good.
dancer.
This is my regular dance.
This is my good dance.
My bad. I'm
really
the only
good.
one that dances silly. You guys are professionals over there. But you guys, welcome back to the Young and Hungry After Show here on AfterBuzz TV. Today we are talking Season 5, Episode 5, Young and Softball, which was a hilarious episode. But before we get into it, where can we find you guys on social media?
Y'all can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Becca B Talks TV.
And you guys can find me everywhere on social media at Karina XBRGS.
And you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Mr. Dakota T. Jones. Let's go ahead and get into this. Overall thoughts of the episode.
I thought it was one of my favorites this season.
Yeah, it was really, really
It
good.
was so funny.
I like that Josh's dad was back. So
Yes.
we got to see a little bit more about him. So
Definitely.
I really like that.
So there was two main storylines, or I guess it was kind of like 2.5, but let's go ahead and talk about Josh and his dad and Elliot and everything.
Yeah.
And then later on we'll talk about Yolanda and Sophia's lovely adventure. So first of all, Elliot joins the baseball team, which I guess was it Alan's baseball team, or was he just like volunteering, or just something he likes to do?
Or was it his trainer?
I don't think so, because the trainer's not there anymore.
I don't know if they made that super clear.
Yeah, they didn't really
I
do
think
it.
they said something about maybe it was Alan's
They said
team,
it in the
but
beginning, but
yeah, I know it didn't have anything to do with the trainer though, because Rex direct
Talked
messaged me and
about
said,
Alan.
"Hey, he's not gonna be on anymore," because he like does like a thing where he
Oh,
goes
yeah.
and says like
Oh, yeah,
talks
yeah.
about our things. But yeah, so anyway, Josh can't join the team because he's got the picnic with Gabi and his dad, and that doesn't go very well because Gabi talk. And
That's
then
all she does.
Matt has business meetings he has to get back to. So what did you think of that? Were you like, oh wow, like Gabi runs it again, or were you like, wow, like the dad's not gonna stick around after all this? What would you think?
But I mean, at the end, Matt was saying that he left because Josh kept on saying like, oh, how good his life was without him. So
Yeah.
I kind of felt like that. But Josh thought that it was because Gabi was
usually it
talking
is.
too much. Yeah,
Usually it is. And so
Usually.
instead of staying out of it, Gabi decides, I'm gonna try to get him to come to this baseball game, and everything will work out. It'll be fine. Gets to the baseball game. The team is a gay team, and of course, like Matt is like, "Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense now. Josh
He's
is gay." And Gabi's like, "Yes, yes," and she's like, "Crap." So then he thinks,
Damn.
"Oh, I'm gonna be that understanding father who makes up for some of the lost time by being accepting," and it turns out Josh has to pretend to be gay.
Gabi should try like being quiet sometimes and like not saying anything and like not going along with what's being said,
Right?
maybe, and like not interfering.
That'd be nice, right?
I liked how at the beginning Sophia was trying the reverse psychology thing, or like
Yes.
not really caring. I think it was more Sophia not really caring what Gabi did
I think
because
she's like, "You're not gonna listen to me
Yeah.
anyway."
yeah, because Gabi
like-
always
Sophia
does
was like-
something wrong.
Yeah, Sophia was like, "You're gonna do anything you want anyway, so
So just
doesn't
do
matter."
it. Yeah, whatever you want.
She's like, "It's a good idea, whatever."
Yeah. I love that.
great
'cause
idea.
It's her finally giving up. Like, forget it. You're not going to listen to me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Which I do with like half of my friends, because no one ever takes your advice. They just want to hear about you. They just want to make a big deal about everything and then not take your advice and then do what the heck they want to do anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Which
start doing
isn't
that.
good.
I'm going to start doing that to people.
It's not good. It's like take people's advice, learn from other people.
Should I break
Once
up
in a
with,
while.
Should I break up with this person? Yep. No,
Yep.
no,
No.
just
No,
stay
I'm
with
gonna-
them.
yeah, I'm
Complain
gonna
for the
stay.
rest of your life.
No.
I'm gonna start pulling that one. That'll save me a lot of. That'll save my voice.
I also like
Yeah,
how
that's a
Gabi's
lot
like,
of time.
I'm gonna stop butting out of things.
Yes.
And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Are you? Are you?
Really?
So the dad stays. He cancels all of his business meetings. He moves his flight around, and he gets Wicked tickets because he thinks, oh, that's gonna really make my son love it because it's Broadway.
Yeah.
And what's that, Becca?
Before Josh responded about the Wicked tickets, I was like talking to myself in my apartment while watching the episode. So I'm saying I promise. And I'm like, I'll take those Wicked tickets if Josh doesn't
Right?
want them.
I've always wanted to
I know,
see that.
I have too.
You've never seen it? I want to see it so bad. One of these days. When
One
it comes
day.
to
One
Pantages
day.
again
One
or whatever.
day.
Yes. So I love how Elliot is like all excited because he's like every time it's his turn to on the bench, he like goes to the bathroom. He tries to avoid it because he doesn't want to get his lovely uniform dirty. Because whenever he walks around in public, people talk about him. He thinks he's a celebrity, which I love that. I thought that was hilarious.
So funny.
He was just like, I don't want to get it dirty, but he spills tea on it. And that line that Yolanda says. She's like, oh, there's vodka in the laundry room. Was that? Does that get it out the stains? No, but it's gonna help me for having to look at you without your shirt.
Your shirt.
I was like, poor Elliot.
I love Elliot.
He's amazing. I think my all-time favorite part of the episode was whenever the dad leaves, Matt leaves, and Gabi and Josh are making out on the couch.
Yeah.
And then the dad comes in. Oh, I get it now. Gabi's a man.
I was like, what?
I was like, really?
What in the world?
I was just like, how is
Twists and turns. Talking about twists and turns.
Right? But the dad, Matt, and Josh fight it out, and he does what he does best, as Josh says, and leaves.
He's
mad.
Sad.
That was sad.
That was like sad, but I was like, oh. I mean, Josh had to get it out.
Yeah.
He had to tell him.
Exactly. So. And Gabi ended up getting yelled at too because of her meddling. It was just so sad.
Well, Gabi always gets yelled at because of her meddling.
But you know what? All she's got to do is whip up an olive brunch and extend the olive branch. You don't get that? It's a saying.
See, all I kept thinking about when she said olive brunch was Olive Garden.
Oh yes.
So I think that was my problem.
Oh wow. Okay, all of you fans know out there that we love Olive Garden here at AfterBuzz TV.
I don't know what Dakota was trying to say before.
Yeah, I know. I was like, ugh. If you guys want to send me some breadsticks, please.
Or, me too.
Yes.
Send them. Make sure you get the little Alfredo boat though to like dip.
And mac and cheese.
No.
Or you could just Postmates me something, like from your Postmates account.
And the address for AfterBuzz TV is. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so the dad comes back and they make up, and instead of having like shooting some hoops or whatever manly men do, they decide to go see Wicked again. Yeah. I'm like, wait, you saw it once. Can't you give me the tickets now?
I know, and he was like, can't you get us like the box tickets or house tickets?
Yeah.
You're rich anyways.
Right. I love that.
But like, I do go see shows multiple times, so I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Coming from someone who watches the same show like 30 times.
Or the same movie like 10 times.
I can't do it. I can only see something a few times.
What are you talking about?
You watched La La Land like
30
times. 30
She's already
times.
seen Beauty and the Beast like 10 times.
Yeah.
Only 2.5.
2.5?
What
happened to the half?
Did you get kicked out of the theater because you were singing along? I could see that happening.
I could see that.
She gets kicked out of the theater because she's noisy. You're gonna have to tell me this later. I love the end. Elliot hits that home run. He finally.
He's all twirling and doing leaps.
Like beautiful plies and like twists. And
Elliot's
turns.
a cutie.
He was so funny. I loved that. It was great. But I love that they made up. I love that Matt and Josh seem to like have a relationship. It's gonna work out. At least they're starting to build a relationship, which is nice. There's still a lot of stuff behind the scenes where it's like, okay, like you left me as a kid and everything, but I think Matt's trying to move on and try to be there for his son now, which is cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Good for him.
And I liked in this episode how it was outdoors. Like
me too. I like that.
I don't know why. I really like that. They usually are always like inside or in like
sucks
the
for
office
the studio audience.
I know. They actually apparently like 2 or 3 weeks in a row they had to like not have a studio audience because they were shooting so many outside scenes. Yeah.
Oh, so, interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Okay, so let's go on to Yolanda because God bless her soul. She's just out there trying to sell some cookies to win a trip to Bora Bora. And what were the people called again? The squirrel.
Squirrel something.
Squirrel Rangers.
Squirrel Rangers. Okay, so Lil So back in the day used to be the queen Squirrel Ranger. And Yolanda's like, you want to team up so we can go on this cruise to Bora Bora? Of course, she agrees, and she dresses up like this cute little...
With braces and everything.
Braces. That was so cute.
That was like, adorable.
I love Lil So.
I know. I love Lil So.
How can you not?
I know. And, like, she sells a ton of boxes. Mostly off of one guy.
I love that guy. She's like, you look like you have the munchies. 10 boxes and you get one free. And he's all like looking everywhere. And she's like, it's in your back pocket.
I know.
Because she's gone there so many times.
That was really good writing, and because when you think about it, like that is funny. Like the fact that they decided to work that in, I thought that was brilliant. But I loved that, and then whenever Yolanda and Sophia win, we're like, yes, finally, because I feel like good things always happen to these people and then it gets taken away.
Yeah.
And of course that happens.
Of course,
Mrs.
always.
Perkins comes in and sees that little Sophia, is over there drinking, what was it? Tequila.
Yep.
And she's like, is it worse if I'm a 9-year-old drinking, or what if I'm a 24-year-old impersonating a squirrel ranger? And so they get the tickets taken away.
It's worse if you talk, Sophia.
Yeah. Yep. And I love how Mrs. Perkins takes the tickets away and says, all right, give me your stash. And she brings out her stash of weed. And she's like, she said your stash. What did you think of that?
Oh my god, I was cracking up too much.
I was shocked they did that in the
I
episode.
know. And then at the very end,
Yeah.
Sophia
Freeform.
and Yolanda decide to hit a blunt.
Yeah.
Like,
I was also shocked they did that in the episode.
I was like, okay, freeform.
step.
I was like, hey, freeform.
I was like, I see you. But yeah, what was your favorite part of the episode overall?
I like all of the Yolanda scenes.
Oh my
I just think
gosh.
she's so funny.
She is so
Everything
great.
that comes out of her mouth, I crack up so hard.
My favorite part is that they brought Josh's dad back, because I feel like rarely do they like continue with storylines from past episodes. So it's nice seeing like a crossover storyline
Yes.
in the episode that was in the last episode.
I know.
We saw.
I
Yeah.
love that, because I feel like that happens a lot where they just kind of touch on something and then they go to the next
Yeah.
thing. So I was happy to see that
Then
they
we
brought
forget
him
about
back.
it.
And we got some closure at the very end there, which was nice. I thought we weren't going to get any closure and his dad was just going to
Yeah.
walk out. And I was like, this is dark.
I feel like we're gonna see more of him around, because
I hope so.
as I think I said this last week, but like he's been on another Freeform show, so it's not that hard to get like actors who have been on other Freeform shows
Right.
onto Freeform now, or he was on an ABC Family
Right.
show technically.
I don't think he, I mean, as far as what IMDb says, I think it says he's only in 2 episodes, but IMDb changes things.
IMDb didn't even say he was in this episode.
Oh, really?
So-
I heard from somewhere he was only 2 episodes, but who knows?
Well, hopefully maybe next season
I
or
know.
something, because I want to see their relationship blossom. You know,
Yes.
now they're okay, so now they have to like move forward and get to know each other more. So.
Definitely.
wanna see
Hashtag
that.
make Andy Buckley a series regular.
That's right. Get it a hashtag, guys, right now. But let's go ahead and get into some predictions.
And now,
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions. I can't ever stay silent. I always have to mock the voice. I love it. Such a great announcer voice. I'm pretty sure that's Sir Richard Wentworth, right? Who does that? Hi, I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Oh my.
Gotta love our announcer. Has anyone actually ever met him?
No.
Is he a real person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyway, any good predictions?
My prediction is that Yolanda and Sophia will have more storylines together,
Aw, I
because
hope
Oh yeah,
So.
I did like.
they made a really good team, and we rarely see them like working together and being like mischievous together, because I
Yeah.
feel like both of them are very good at being mischievous. Sophia basically didn't follow her like, I don't know, advice she gives to Gabi sometimes. She talked too much.
Yeah,
she was
she did.
Gabi in this episode.
She was kind of Gabi
She
in this
was.
episode. What about you?
I predict that Gabby's not gonna stop butting in. I
Mm.
feel like she's gonna continue
Good
doing that.
prediction.
That's my prediction.
That's a good one. That is a
And
solid
I feel like
one.
next week she's gonna butt in too. So.
That's gonna happen. That's,
Just-
This
gonna
is gonna happen.
Call
It's,
me.
yep.
That's right. And whenever it does, we'll be like, what?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, Karina was right.
She was right,
Karina
guys.
was right.
She was right. I
Karina's
was surprised.
genius.
This isn't a prediction, but I was surprised that Alan wasn't in this episode and on the team.
I know. I want to see him more.
I know.
I feel like
Hopefully.
I feel like maybe he's working on something else.
Maybe. Maybe he is working on something else.
I really
Otherwise, I
want
feel like
to.
he'd be here more.
Yeah.
I know, because I really like Alan too.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see if
Definitely.
he's working on something else.
Let's see. My favorite or my prediction might be that hopefully we see the dad again, but I think it would be fun to see like another family member come out of the woodwork. Whenever I had Diana Snyder on my talk show, Millennial Hollywood on Popcorn Talk, Fridays, every Friday, she was saying, she just said this to be funny, but she was saying, oh, you know, just for instance, like if we were to make up Elliot's funny rapper brother or something like that, and Rex in the comments was like, I want to see this rapper brother. But I think that'd be funny. Like, I just want to see maybe someone from Elliot's story, from his past and his family come in the episode. I think that'd be really funny.
Yeah, I also would like to see like Sophia's family.
Yeah.
Like we haven't
Oh,
really
yes.
much of like
Yeah.
her family type
Or
of thing.
Yolanda.
So, yeah, or Yolanda, other than her husband, but
Yes,
and her children.
that's true.
Brian,
But like Sophia's parents or something.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Brian, who plays Alan, is a creator of a TV show that's like the
Happening.
first season
Happening.
is.
So he's busy.
So he's busy.
He's busy.
But hopefully he gets some camera time.
Yes, I know. I'm
soon.
ready for him to come back.
I know.
Definitely. I think I was there in a taping one time when he was there. Oh, it was the episode where the foster daughter. Remember her?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we were there at that taping, and we didn't meet him though.
Whatever happened to the foster daughter?
Well,
She's
she
gone.
found her family, or like her.
That's true.
Which was
long-lost
interesting because
something.
when we talked to her, she said that she thought it was at least going to be 13 episodes, and she only ended up being on like 2 or 3.
But I mean, guest stars normally aren't on this show like
for so long.
13 episodes.
yeah, I know. That's why I was like, wow. But like I could see, you know, it's just a few storylines. But I wish that she could be around. I liked her, and I loved the
I know,
chemistry
I
she
liked
had
her.
with the cast, and how sassy she
Ooh.
was, and with Gabi and everything like that. What's up, Becca?
Billie Jean Girl 24 says, I predict that Josh's parents get put in the same room together and get back together.
Ooh, that would be
Ooh,
interesting.
That would be interesting.
Like to call his mom back and be like, all right, Dad's here. Let's talk to him. That would be
Oh,
really
that would
messy and
be.
hard to get back together, though, after something like that. Leaving the family 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But still, them being in the
But
same
some family
room and
dynamic.
stuff, that's some drama right there.
Drama.
We're getting more and more family
I
dynamic
know.
on this show, so
That's
who
true.
knows?
That's right. I'm ready for it. Let's
Let's
bring
just
it on.
have a family reunion
Yes.
on the show.
Just like a big family episode where everyone's family comes in
Everyone's
and eats dinner.
family.
Josh's.
Yeah.
That would be
Uh-oh.
exhausting
That
to try to
would
keep up
be.
with.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be like Full House episode.
Yes.
When all the like the Full House Thanksgiving episode.
I did want to talk about, before we wrap, I want to talk about Kym Whitley because her son is adorable and
Oh my
has been
gosh.
all over her social media recently, making cookies and just being a kid and having fun, and I think he's adorable.
Didn't at the taping we went to, wasn't he
saw
running
him.
around
Yeah, he was
on
running
the floor?
around.
Yeah, he was cute.
He was running around, jumping on things, and she was trying to control him, and he just is a ball of energy. And
He
super
is.
funny.
He is.
Super duper
Kids are a ball of energy.
funny.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, guys, any last thoughts before we wrap?
Great episode.
Great episode.
I want more
I
softball
know.
team.
I think that would be cool.
I want more outdoor stuff. So
Yes, like
Hopefully
whenever
I'm
they did the
excited.
like the Coachella
Yeah,
thing
that
last
was
year
really
was so
nice.
good. Loved that.
So anything that's outdoors, I'm up for it.
Yes.
I want Sophia to get a boyfriend
Oh, that
ASAP.
too.
We
yes,
say that every
yes.
week. Come on, guys, let's
Every
make it
week.
happen. Let's
Every
make it happen.
come on, next week.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. We had an absolute blast talking to you guys. Now, make sure you give us a thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. Comment below, and we'll get back to you. And also, make sure that you're following AfterBuzz TV everywhere at AfterBuzz TV. And you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Mr. Dakota T. Jones, and my new talk show on AfterBuzz TV's Popcorn Talk, Millennial Hollywood, on Fridays.
Ooh.
And you guys can find me everywhere on social media at Karina XVRGS.
Y'all can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Becca B Talks TV and check out 13 Reasons Why After Show on Fridays at 11 a.m.
Yeah, and also if you're watching, make sure to jump over in like 1 or 2 minutes to the Baby Daddy After Show because we have a very special guest, Katie Gill, joining us, who plays Elle, Ben's love of his life that he's always wanted to meet. So make sure you tune into that. We love you guys so much. Stay young and stay hungry.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.